Hello. We're back. I'm trying a solo Volcano to see if League solo Volcanoes is doable whatsoever. It is rough. It's also a bit laggy. We'll do probably one kill and then move on. And yell, help! Help! Two people's fine. Three people's good. So obviously solo's doable. It's just going to take up absolute age. We got bigger fish to fry today. We got lots to do. Why is Volcano to kick off? Because we need smithing. But I think in the immediate future, we're going to sort out, we're going to do some barrows, I think, to start off. We'll see how it goes. I think barrows can solve the immediate problem. Yeah, we'll do one kill here and then we'll off and do barrows. We need Carol's leather skirt. That's really what we're after. I draw my transmute stuff. Can hit a 30. That's nice. Mining's getting there. The goal today is to get over the hump to the next tier. If we can just get to the next tier, everything gets a little bit easier. Legitimately, everything gets a little bit easier. We'll re-roll into Endless Harvest. And then from there, we'll just be able to, what, 100 mil or 75 mil or whatever it is, a few different skills. So it'll be easy, or a lot easier. Gonna hang on to that. I find that especially in these smaller modes, you want to hang on to 3-ish. That's why. Hopefully that's my kill. Sometimes it's not. Great. Oh, don't die there, UIM. No. We need you here. Is that smithing? 64. The original plan was to just do Volcano smithing on the way, all the way up. But I don't think that's wise. I think it's going to be better to just get out. Could be like a 3 or a 4 down. Our little guy outside the gate took off. If ever there was a chance to get a Volcano shard. Oh, you're a little late there, buddy. Yeah, you gotta do it right at the right tick. I think this guy's like learning as he's going here. think we've got a case of UIM monkey see monkey do. Look, she shot our first one, so let's just fill. Can't kill us over here. Ideally, what we get out of this is just a pile of myth bars. Once we get to 70 smithing, we're free. But until then. All that rune crafting. Just let her know what's up. This is also good for the herb lore. We're gonna do PVM today. Well, what PVM are you doing? We're gonna do Volcano. Okay, we gotta take out most of the health right now. That works. Just need to be in the ballpark of like 10-ish. We got more though. We got plenty. This should be good. Yeah, 18 helps. He took off the other way. You're just saying that it sucked. It does suck. But you don't do 2 men's volcano. Main game, it's even worse. Did you leave? Surely he didn't leave. Why would you leave? We're almost done. It's gonna be even slower, you genius. The problem is if you do it at main time, it's while you get the kills real quick, you don't get any loot. This isn't so bad when you have your Tefra online. I think we'll just make a goal to just keep mining. That gives us smithing XP for processing and it's faster. And we get herbs. Yeah, we're just gonna focus on only hitting on blue. If we only hit on blue and we keep hitting, 11s, 12s, we'll be fine. I could have killed 2 Hunlifts in this time. Just think about that. I don't know which way is the right way there. We can make it this way. The other way, I don't know. Would have pushed out a lot of recovery. There we go. Why would you leave? Can't even go get coffee. Again, we're going to do this to make sure the little golem can't get all the way over. He will be, oh boy, a healthy source of tephra. Should we need him? Should we get him? Should we see the golem? Big push, big push. Feel bad going below 3 tephra. If we have less than 3, the golem does show up, we're going to be screwed. This is never the goal. What are we doing? Okay. We're at 64 smithing. I think Dwarven Stout has to be made. I don't think we can buy a Dwarven Stout anywhere. Reach base level 40. Wow. Shout out to Rune Crafting for holding me back on my base levels. No shade to Rune Crafting, I just haven't done it. We is done. Just want to look up smithing on the wiki. See if there's an answer to my question about the temporary boost from Dwarven Stout. Okay. Literally the exact reason. Keep those on hand. We'd be done by now if this dude hadn't left. But you want to be a rat. You want to play rat games. The rock slug drops the Dwarven Stout, which bumps us only 1 level. What am I doing? I just don't see the perk in this. It's 1 level, but I don't see it being that useful. This just isn't worth it. I don't know, it might be kind of worth it. We're doing all of this for smithing, right? For mithril bars, ideally. So if we get... Really? Really? If we get mithril bars and the smithing along the way, could well be worth it. Okay, this is it. This is going to be our big push on damage. Just gotta light them up. We have way too much tephra, but you never do know. That automatically kills the golem. Please, big hits. Okay, that's good. It's in the ballpark of what we wanted to see. One more. Getting a lot of herbs, though. We're going all the way up with Tephra. This first inventory is going to be big. It's going to be big. That's exactly why I don't go all the way up usually, because that could have been an entire inventory worth, and now we're not going to get that because we won't be there. I mean, thankfully he won't heal Zelcano. But we will miss out on the sweet, sweet bonus Tephra. It's a shame that one would have been like a guaranteed kill because the little blue pads on the floor with the golem. Oh, dreamy. Just dreamy. Decent. Please let this rock live for a while. Okay. Literally got one off of it. It's just unhelpful when you do that, you know. Oh my gosh, we're at 16 minutes of streaming and done nothing. We're getting smithing XP. I just need to keep that squarely placed in my mind. Right at the front. Okay, with a little luck either direction, either with some more pads or with some more golem, we can take this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're just gonna power all the way up, might as well. Oh boy. Don't walk away. Exactly what I said not to do. We can still take this. As long as we don't noodle. What did we do, like 100 damage last time? It's gonna be like a 6 down. No, just 25, 25, 25. It's got 2 health. We're so close. We're so close. Okay, good. Anything at the start is better than blowing up my rocks. Now we can prepare for a golem. We can be golem ready. This is half of a smithing level right here. It's 1 kill. Disgusting. Disgusting. Good. I knew you were gonna do that. You just can't let good things lie. Really? Even once I've settled in, huh? Just can't enjoy stuff. You know, the perfect attack right now would be a golem. That would get me. If you unleashed your golem into the world, it's not a golem. Now would be a great time for a golem. Decent, decent. Decent. Just need, there's not the golem. Just gotta skedaddle on back. Wait until the rocket's queued up, that way we're totally safe. I don't know, we might be able to take this one all the way out. Ah, there we go. Noticing we have to start early because these ones tend to take a lot more damage. Oh, there was a good one. Zowie. Okay, we're hitting 20s. We should be it. This should be done. Let's go ahead and pop these in the oven. One more. Can't miss. We can't miss. Beautiful. The reward for almost, more than 20 minutes of work on Volcano is uncut dragonstone. Something we can literally make in our pocket. All right, I'm gonna go get coffee. We're gonna do some other stuff. We gotta do barrows. That's what needs to happen. A shame, really, but it's what needs to happen. Yeah, you can just get on out of here. Here's what's going to happen while I go do that. We're going to do a couple different AFK things. I'm going to start making that. Then I'm going to start making these. This is just smithing. Be right back. All right, I'm back. We have to make some changes, but that's okay. Grab all our tackle. These don't matter. We'll get armor in a minute. We have our drum and staff. So the thinking is we're in a bit of a pinch right now. With where content is. This happens during League where you get very close on one thing and close enough on another, and then you're like, I don't know which way to go. That one's very close, and that one I could just really push. So what do we do? Great question. We're gonna see if we can do something in the Tsar area. This would help us. It's way over here. There's points for equipping the gear, so we're going to do that if we can, but we have to see if we can buy it. Also, prepping the stream stuff. Do you buy these? 35, 17, and 8. Ooh. Well, I don't need them, to be honest with you. We need the shield, if we can get a shield. Cape would be nice too. 58,000 and 78,000. We don't have the 78,000. We have 58.9 and that's 58. We get points for this? We do. Great. It's our little best in slot there. These guys will be easy to deal with later. But for now, this is what we've got. There's a place on Karamja that we're going to swing by. Basically, the goal right now is just to see if we can make anything make more sense. If we can make any of the Sins of the Father final fight make more sense. It's been just a mess. So any kind of, you know, gear that doesn't suck would be great. We're going to look at food up here because I think this is the shop that has food. Yeah. Did all of Sins of the Father yesterday except this final fight because it's butt. Let's still check on the plant first, then we'll come back. I'm very bad about farming. I just don't care. Once we get to Snapegrass, or once we got to Snapegrass, it's like just a pretty much an open cakewalk. We need to plant trees. We need to be able to plant trees, but seeds are easiest to get from Tob. So we have to get there, which is going to require finishing Sins of the Father and would give us XP tomes so we can fly through smithing. Once we get the 6 levels in smithing, we'll be good. You got them fish? Do you sell them noted? No, you don't. You're a rat, dude. You got some way to bank these or something? No, you got nothing, huh? Can I fill this with these? Oh, I can. This is perfect. We need to get our cooking up, but cooking is such a boring, just drab little skill to level up. Just fill up with these guys. It's like 100 and some odd, 140 or whatever it is. He doesn't mind. He's happy to sell them. This is points. Diamond. A diamond. Or is that a triangle? I missed it. I was looking at these to see what is on the keys. A diamond again. And a triangle. Nope. That shows the wrong key. It's getting harder. A triangle. A circle. A triangle. And a square. We're free. That's 30 points. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. I gotta find somewhere near an altar. That would be very helpful. Some teleport near an altar. Where's Barrows? What is this? 72. Our level's 71. Ugh. For shame. For shame. That would make it faster. Could also build the Barrows portal on the POH, which isn't a terrible idea. Just want to look briefly to see if there's any obvious altar solution here for quick prayer restoration. That's all we need, and I'd be happy to do it all with magic, just on defensive casting. Where are we? Tyrannwyn is garbage for this. So you're either over here, down there, you're way down in Zulrah land. Look at this. You're gonna come up here and where are you even going? There's no prayer here. So Tyrannwyn's off the table. Varlamore might have something. I've been bad about looking at it. If we could transport in here, but it's all the way up there, so it's gonna take some time. It'd take a bit of a jog, wouldn't it? You could do this, boop, 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 but then you gotta run all the way over there. Don't do that. How are you? You're right here. You don't have, nobody here goes to church? This one's over here, or it's the Quetzal would be good if we could take a Quetzal, but I did all the hunter I did yesterday and not a single rumor. We did go there and then go over, but that's a long jog. I think it's probably in our best interest just to accept that we're going to be burning through prayer potions. And that is okay because we have 110 and we can have infinity. We can just make infinity. Empty that into here. I also think it's in our best interest to just use magic gear and to just chill with the melee switches. So we're mostly gonna use magic. Oh boy, okay, I will read that in a moment. Let me grab my hit you with a million weapons kit here. My 99 stabs, slashes, and crushes. Chronometer gloves offer the best. We need boots, but the only boots we have are leather boots or these cosmetic boots. Ring, LOL. This is our weapon of choice. This thing's for later. We'll do a little two-way swap here into Arims. And when we toss this on, we're gonna cast the fire boom, the water boom, air boom, air boom. When we need a scooper, where's our scooper? And we need, we'll say 3 swordfish, 3 or 4 swordfish, and a bunch of prayer. We have a bunch of prayer potions. That's great. Just good stuff. Just great stuff. We can drop 2 prayer potions. The reality is, the Barrows stuff isn't going to be super helpful. Barrows. That's the wrong teleport system. This is what I should have done yesterday. I should have said to myself, what can I do to get to Barrows for the stream tomorrow? All right. How much was she using, man? Oh. If you would pay him so he could get a room in your hotel? What is happening in this plot? Hi, we really want to stay here. Can you pay for that? What are you doing? No. Stop it. Let's see if we can find something on online. What I'm going to find is I'm going to find people trying to level up their prayer from looking up prayer. What I'm not going to find is a prayer location, which is what I'm looking for in truth. I don't need more prayer. I need a place to go. What if we just had somewhere? I guess we could build the altar in the house, right? And then just teleport home and then teleport back. That's probably the best play. How much is the altar? It's not, I don't think it's a hard build. Chapel. What does it take to build a chapel? It's 45 construction. That's going to be a best bet. We'll do that. Just teleport home. We can build a Barrows teleport and just run down here. There are points for building the, I think it's mahogany portal or something. There's points for building. I just haven't been building. Okay. Let's look up the points thing. Build a mahogany portal. Okay, so we can just build a portal on the POH. Do we have the construction? Yes, we do. That's what you get for doing your quests. So the whole point is to finish Sins of the Father. To finish Sins of the Father, we're going to do Barrows to get armor. To get armor, we're going to build a chapel in the POH. That way we can restore prayer to do Barrows faster, and we're going to build a portal. That's not a big lift. This should not be difficult. The chapel's 4 oak planks. Then we just build a chapel room. So we just have to go to the bank, grab some money. Oh, he healing. It's not how we heal, but he heal. You heal, buddy. You heal. Feel better. Oh, wait, no, it's Darrock in the tunnel. DH tunnel. Sir, it's against policy for us to pay for our guests' rooms when they come in and we don't know them and they ask for a room and then they can't afford it. Specifically that instance when they ask for a room, can't afford it, they come in and we don't know them. That's against policy. If you came in and I knew you, if you could afford it, and then, you know, your pay somehow got redacted or rescinded, there's a lot of ways it could be in policy. Right now, it's against policy. We need to get out of here. I'm kind of excited about this plan, this house plan. I also need to figure out what it takes for a Barrows portal, because I've been using my runes. Let's hit him on the other side here. That's an easy chest. That's an easy. Oh, wrong guy. We need 2 skellies. I don't know if a bloodworm's worth it. And to teleport, it's 100 of each. I think I just used up all my soul runes. Hey. No, I used up my blood runes. E. Just get some blood runes here. We'll solve that. Alongside our nothing. Bears has been pretty crap. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It's been pretty garbage. I think I have 1 item in chests. I don't know how many. It's been a few. Varlamore at the bank. 5 chests and only 1 item. That's depressing. Real sad. Okay, how are we doing on blood runes? Soul runes. Blood runes? Soul runes. Soul runes are a problem. Soul runes, we used them up. Okay, we can fix that. We just need blood runes to fix that. Well, that's popping off. We gotta put away all of our melee weapons. Hammer. Saw. Let's figure out this chapel thing. It takes 4 oak planks. I have 4 oak planks. We're also building the portal. The portal. Mahogany portal. Takes 3 mahogany planks. We have that in the saw. And then we just have to align it. And that we can do once we're there. So we just have to get there. And we take this and we take that. And we should be good. Okay, theoretically, there's going to be a pool there at some point, so just don't worry about that. This is going to be our portal room. And what room is this? Portal chamber. I didn't bring my money. I knew I'd forgotten something. That's okay. We have the money. We just didn't bring the money. This is good. This is better than the alternatives. We're already up to 120 soul runes. We'll start with the chapel. That'll give us some more time. This will be the chapel. Wait. No, not build the fence spot. Build a room. Door hotspot. Chapel. Chapel. Should be in here. There it is. Then we build this. Oh. Yeah, 75 prayer points. I mean, obviously that's a task. Obviously. Stupid. Portal chamber. Mahogany portal. This is a task. Look at me tasking. And then, yeah, we should be able to do this. Is it this? Oh, we have to build that, the focus. I don't know. Marble block? That's the... Marble block is the North Auburn Valley. Just 1 marble block. Greater teleport focus. It takes 1 marble block, which takes 300,000 GP. Unfortunately, we only have 28 million, so that'll be a bit easy. But once that's done, wait, that's the wrong place. Crap. I actually took the right teleport. Did I not bring my Diamond Staff? I am so tired. Okay. We'll be fine. This is all almost done. We have one last thing to do and we're done. We just have to build this focus. Once the focus is constructed, which requires a Diamond Staff to get there. Does it require it? Don't know. Probably could have been there by now. Anyway, we get this. Then, that AJP. Then, when we do barrows, we just won't unequip our little staff. Should be able to crank through them pretty quickly. It'll be great. Marble block. Apparently, we also need a mahogany seed to check the health of a mahogany tree. Add a jar to the display case as a task. We don't have any jar yet. Build a demonic throne. Takes 99 construction. 99 construction is not a terrible lift this league. It just takes some time. Build a gilded altar. Takes 75. We're very close to that. We're at 70, but I don't really want to do that. How much is a gilded altar? 80 points? Yeah, we really don't want to do that. You have to blah, 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 blah. Portal 3 goes nowhere. Bad. What in the world? Why would you show me ones I can't do? Okay, that's done. We're just going to wear Arim's equipment because there's no reason not to. We still on autocast. Great. I want to move this over here. You got 3,000 law runes. We're going to work on those for a while. The downside to this whole play. See, a guy needs to release that song. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I was digging. I sent it to my wife. I liked it. The downside to this whole play is if we just went to the Corrupted Gauntlet and grinded up the other armor seeds, it would increase or probably be a better play for DPS. But I can't think about it too much because we're not solely here for DPS, right? We have other league things to do. You're gonna get chop, dude. Yeah, hit him with a stick. I meant to bring prayer potions, so I'll have to go by a bank and grab those, but otherwise we're good. It's good to have one in case something happens. You get a slow boss. One slow brother. Ideally, how barrows would go is we would be done with the crystal armor. And we would just, oh, I don't have any quick prayer, so I'll just screw it up. Anyway, ideally what we would do is we'd be done with the armor, the crystal armor, so we would get an increased magic. Oh, I got the crystal thing yesterday, by the way. The crystal blessing from the league. So that's done. All we need is the actual crystal seeds, the armor seeds. But that Hunliff is a fight, man. That is a time. Whee. And then the crystal armor seeds will make it so we can whip up the new crystal armor. I don't think there's any way to get Gommel's hilt, though I wish there were. We don't have that area. We don't get a Gommel. We will never have that area. We're not going to Asgarnia. What we'd like here is Kirill's equipment and Torag's hammers. We could get those. That'd be helpful. We'll take those to Moxie. Beat the hell out of Moxie. Get some hammers over there. Keep the weapon upgrade train rolling. Just gonna switch this so the teleport to POH is a bit more prominent. Me and my big old grind for magic 99 or 99. Magic 200 million or 41 million magic XP. See, this is the exact scenario I was describing. We got a tunnel. It might. Guthans is kind of annoying. What about Bodog's Bolos? What about Jimadon's Diligalome? What about the ancient shards? What about the keys to the underground kingdom? What about using the bag of souls? Have you thought about the soul bag? Nope. Ooh, I saw, sorry, this might be a bad time to say this. I saw an article yesterday. There was a recent study where they would they used, I guess, twins. So people with the same DNA, like identical twins. If you get tattoos, you have a 29% increased chance of skin cancer. 29%. That's insane. And since they use twins, people were like, the reason I saw is people were bringing it up on Twitter going on about like, well, this, you know, they're using twins here, which makes it so if your argument is, well, these people have different DNA, so their chance of cancer is different. Like they have the same DNA. Crazy. Crazy. I wonder if removing tattoos undoes that. Undoes it? Undoes it? Undoes. Removing tattoos undoes. Two skellies. Where's the bloodworm? We really should go to Jad. Get through fight caves probably. That's what we should do. The reason why is if we do Jad, I think we get a pact for it. But we get a pact for a Blood Fury too. It's also hopeless. Oh, equipping the full Barrow set is also a pact. If I could get one, that would be great. Be back. What about other things like their exposure to the sun? I don't know, I'd have to check. I just thought that was super interesting. There's an untatted little, you know, little goddess here. Yeah, no, it could be. It could be. Maybe, I don't know, I didn't read enough to see. The other thing is, I guess the tattoo ink is not FDA regulated is what I've heard or read. So it makes it so it's like, be pretty shady business. I don't know. I'm not a tattoo guy, but you know, it's not like a moral or artistic thing. It's just not. It's needles. What do we have? Chaos. That's the one. There's always one. It's not chaos. It's going to be air, and we're going to transmute air into fire. Or no, earth. Water. It goes to water. Came here for prayer potions. 2 is sufficient. Look at all these runes just to go to Barrows. Too many teleports now. No, it's fine. And even if it does cause the skin cancer increase, is like, I don't know. Okay, what 30% is not gonna, it's something, but it's not like 100%. It's not 60. It's not more than likely. You know, that's how that would be described if you wanted to make it, frame it as a not terrible thing. There's a chance, an increased chance, but again, going outside and seeing the sun is an increased chance. A day at the pool with your kids. The cancer. Don't forget the cancer. I do not want to do the combat achievements here. If there was ever a boss that I find the combat achievements tedious, this is high on the list. To freeze him in place. Good. He's coming back around. He's on the mend. This guy's bolting. Look at this guy bolting. Don't like that the Draymond staff counts as a melee weapon. Burning magic logs is a task. Don't do it. It's theoretically, here's the problem. Theoretically, if we wanted to do the fight caves, the problem is, I don't know what gear I would take. We could do a bunch of magic, just water blast everything. I guess if we got gear here, we could do that but a little easier. We have a normal magic level. We just don't have, and we have the Aram's top. We just don't have any respect for magic. We could do melee with the weapons we do have, but we don't have really off the charts damage yet. we're just in a weird place, in one of these weird league lock places where the next tier up, if we were doing a normal game mode, would be like, oh, you just do XYZ. But this one there's 4 different ways we could move forward. If we get Torax hammers, we could grind Moxie until we get the Echo, and then Echo Moxie, or the paddles. We could do dual Makawaddles. But instead, yesterday I did Hunter to get that to 87. There are Hunter rumor tasks for building Quetzal landing sites, and there are rumor tasks related to completing X amount of Hunters and equipping the Hunter kit, etc. Or having a Hunter kit, wearing full Hunter gear, etc. So Hunter produced a decent amount of points. Just got to figure out something to do more. Cooking sharks is a task. Cooking meat pies is a task. Crafting orbs is a task. Can you imagine blowing glass? I guess we could do super glass make. That's pretty simple, actually. I say that, can you imagine? And then it's like the easiest thing ever. Can you imagine doing the easiest thing ever? Crafting a mithril grapple? That's a task that I can't do because I've thrown away all my mithril. I've thrown it all to the wind. Whoops. I smithed it all, hoping to get myself closer to the forbidden 70 smithing, which is going to change. Once we hit 70 smithing, genuinely, once we hit 70 smithing, it's like minutes and we get to 99 and past. And crafting, it goes with crafting because it'll be all the crystal stuff. Though to that end, more corrupted gauntlet would be helpful. If you can make the bodies, crystal bodies, it's just a bit faster. It's 30% faster. One bloodworm, one skelly. I don't love you, Mr. Bloodworm. There's tasks for beating Jackie Jester. I don't know who Jackie Jester is. If you beat him, you get 80 points. I don't have any idea what this is, but there's 80 points attached to beating Jackie Jester. So if that's something that if you ever have wanted to do that, points. Think of all the gameplay potential. This is exactly kind of scenario I said we're bringing prayer pots for. I wish we could get Gommel's Hilt in leagues. That would be satisfying. I don't feel like it's necessarily needs to be locked to an area. Really? Really? It's an awful lot of chests to get nothing. A jester is built in the games room. So they want you to build a games room. Summon your jester. There you go. How's our defense looking? 79. Definitely do a fight cave, so we probably should. We get a fire cape. That would be something that would help with Sins of the Father quest. Be faster this way if I just blast you with magic. Probably faster than using my melee, huh? 30 is a good start. Totally putting jazz hip hop instruments. Oh yeah, dude, you should. I don't know, he's ripping our strength level down, so that's not helpful whatsoever. Crafting a Dragonstone amulet is a task, which we don't have 80 crafting, but we will once we get 70 smithing. Fermenting 100 jugs of wine is a task, but the jugs of wine will be done when we get Zulrah. And when we start killing Zulrah, jugs of wine will come from grapes, which come from Zulrah. Fill the hard stash unit. That one's easy to do. We just have to build it. Should probably just knock some of these off. The problem is when you get to points, again, I'm just going to talk about the leagues conceptually, but when you get to points like the places in the league's progression like this, where you're so far away from the next tier and the tasks, I know they add up, but the tasks are like so incremental. It starts to become like, well, you need to take a break and go get better gear so you can do better tasks. Just kind of really where we are. There's stash unit ones could be done. Making ranging potions is going to be doable once we start getting whatever it's called, Zammy Brews. We don't have any of those. Mining Addy, again, one of those things that once we get the next tier. I wonder what the fastest way to get Tockle is going to be to sell stuff. Apparently equipping a magic short bow is a task. Maybe we should stop and do a hard clue. Thought he had bars of health. Absolute unit. The POH pool that regenerates health and stamina and everything is 90 crafting or 90 construction, which we do not have. Oh boy, can hit through some stuff here. Thank you. And it's a Darrock tunnel. I would have liked an easier one, but that's fine. One Scally, one Blood Barm. I don't know, hard clues, this hard clues stash unit one might be a good play. But the Barrows gear would get Sins of the Father, which does the smithing, which does Hello. You don't have long to live, Derek. The big thing is if we can get to the next level, the next progression, next step in the league's progression. I know it's not instant, but it is very AFK from there to the minion. And the minion would help. Okay. The minion would help with other stuff. I don't love you. All right, we're going to let the Alking carry on. We're going to punch some trees because it never hurts to punch some trees. I'm going to go get coffee is what we're about to do. So punch trees. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's look at this real quick. This range armor. I think we can wear black d'hide. Yeah. All right, new plan. I know. We've had so many plans. It's true. We've had so many plans. New plan. Carol's stats are fairly similar to the black d'hide. I think we have hard clues in here. We have 3. We'll get these done. If this also makes us, you're making stuff? Okay. If this also makes it so we get some stuff done, that'd be great. Like get some, where are we going? Rope swing. Stash unit done, that'd be great. I don't know where their stash units are. I know there's one on Varlamore, but past that, I have no idea where the stash units are in our areas. Is there one on Tyrion one? I don't remember. I don't know. But there's points for this. There's points for a magic short bow. The black d'hide is very likely in these boxes, and a rune axe is possible in these, and chopping with a rune axe is a task. So there are ways that this hard clue unfolds into something useful. There are ways. I don't know if we have any puzzle box steps though, which would be annoying. But it is what it is. And remember, we are getting our sweet, sweet magic XP. But again, it would be nice to have crystal armor so we could turn around and do Slayer and then get fletching XP with broad bolts. We could be running and clicking a whole lot. Oop, there it is. Where's our shovel? BLP. A BLP. I don't even know if we have any puzzle box steps. Maybe I've been punting on these. Bird de rot. Maybe I've been punting on these a bit too needlessly, you know? Maybe I had the capacity to do more of these clues than I thought. I should have looked up the puzzle box clues and then figured out if any of those are in our 4 areas. It's fine. This is fine. I know there are wizards over here somewhere. What we really need, I keep saying what we need is this, what we need is that. It would be nice to go to Zulrah and get a Serp. Make it so poison's not really an issue. Okay. What, 2 different uniques, which is great, but also not what we need. Get out of here, pirate's hat. Oh, it's valuable. Oh, what is this? Narda? We're literally never going to Narda. Literally impossible. Karanja? Rock climb? That's the wrong one. Shiloh Village, stepping stones. There are tasks for filling in certain numbers of these hard clues. That was worth 400,000. We got our fancy little pirate hat. Org. Why not take a break, run a clue, see what you can get, you know? We're 3,300 points off the next tier. Nature Spirit. This is one of the ones where we have to kill something. Ugh, more. Where are we going? It's not Mauritania. Wait, it is Mauritania. Stepping stones. See, what you do is, what the league has you do is, you do stuff like this, right? And you think you're getting somewhere. And you are. You make some progress in one way or another. Oh, fell down. And as you make your little progress, you go, oh, I'm getting points. I'm getting a lot of points. I can get my new relic soon. Yeah, you can get your relic soon. So you get closer and closer. And finally, when you get your relic, you go, oh, I only have 20 tasks to complete and I get a new area. And then you get your area. And that's how it goes. Sure, we could make anti-poison potions, but what fun is that? Nobody Mauritania, bird or rot. The task is to chop a tree with a rune axe, so our rune battle axe is not going to be the play. I don't think gilded rune pants or anything. No. Shame, 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 shame. But our adamant spear has probably lived enough life. We probably don't need to carry him around anymore. He's free. We need to switch this to Earth. Oh, look, that's where we finished the last clue. It's still here. All of those sweet tellies. Clue. No. What is it? Oh, it's northeast of here, or north of here? Way up here. Easy. Bo, Patrick, I can't handle your shenanigans right now. We're not doing that. We're doing League. We're in Zoomy League mode. We gotta go. I'm actually needing a bow in League, so... No. What happens if we just dig? What happens if we just fight him? How bad is it? How bad could it be? He'll heal us just a touch here and there, right? Well, it's no dragon claws, but it's something. We're trying to get black d'hide to finish Sins of the Father, to get smithing, to make crystal armor. Castori. I have no idea where this is. Okay. Yeah, why not? It's a jog over to this bird. I really hoped that doing bow in League. We couldn't get a bow in League. We're going for a scythe. We have Mortania. We could get a bow in Mortania, but the goal is the scythe. We're a melee heavy build. But I'll tell you a secret. We're going to also go into range specifically with bows. So yeah, ideally we'd get a bow as well. Ideally, we get 5 scythes and a bow. That would be the goal. That's the dream. Oh, that's the wrong place. Is that going to happen? I wouldn't bet on it. I'm sorry, Castori's thing isn't built. We're gonna have to jog all the way over there. And also get prayer points while we're here. Rock climb. Just gotta take the poison. Just suffer. Just suffer the poison. It's fine. Who cares? What else? A full god dragonhide set is a task for 80 points. That's a lot of clues. Full black dragonhide. Again, that's what we want. Defeat 3 echo bosses. Sounds nice. Where are you? Where? Who? Where? Here? There. I've never been here in my life. What are you selling? What are your wares, man? No, we're not fishing. Oh, finishing. I thought you said fishing. So we're doing fishing today? No. We're having... You again? Oh, it's him again. I love that. Thank you. The answer's 4, just like it was a second ago there, buddy. The Brimhaven dungeon entrance. We got to get rid of this poison. You guys have a bank here? No? Okay. I'm just going to die. I'm realizing I'm getting to the point where my cooked food is like concerningly low because I don't stop to cook. So it's just gotten down to like the swordfish that I have from a year ago. I just have been using the same food over and over. It's Marintel and a unicorn horn dust and one of these. What? Okay, somebody else leveled up. I was like, if that made me level up, that would be hilarious. Okay. I have 490 out of the 500 chins for a task. That's such a big task. I love League. Oh, that's a lot of points we could pick up. I just didn't realize I was so close. I was just doing hunter rumors to get chins. I think 500 is actually the highest as well, so it's quite close. Brimhaven, sorry. We're gonna open our caskets at the same time because why not? Brimhaven rope swings. He's over here. I think this is a puzzle box boy. Is everything equipped? Pretty much. What I would have liked was a crystal armor or crystal weapon seed from, oh boy. See, there is a puzzle box from the gauntlet. An enhanced would have been nice, but just a regular one would have been good too. An armor seed would have been nice as well. Just one more. I didn't do that much yesterday. I did a few CGs and then I got the Echo. So I got the Echo one done and I did Sins of the Father. So that was pretty much the entire day because that quest is... Where? Down here? I have to go all the way down there? Stepping stones, huh? That's Brimhaven Dungeon. That's not the right place. What stepping stones? Thank you. I personally think I'm killing this analysis. Well, you are. I bet you're doing a great job, buddy. My wife and I have a road trip today. Oh my gosh, it's 6 to 7. And if we can get this stuff done, she's driving the first leg of the trip and I can just put myself in a fishing spot. There's just no way it's going to happen though. Like really, truly. That is so many points. There's no way we can get that many points in this time. Mostly harmless. He's over here. He's very close by. Answer is 7. It's been 7. It'll continue to be Castori again. Valamo. Rock climb, rock climb, rock climb, rock climb. I bet there's a way to get to Castori. I bet there's like a boat or something, like a little river ship. Hey, look, it's right there. So the right way would have been go here, run down, Castori. It's probably still faster to do that, but it's too late now. I'm still running. Good to know. Good to know. Anyway, this is either the last step or one of the last steps. We're on step 3, so we probably have 3 more steps. We're close. Maybe we'll double dip again. Wouldn't that be nice? But once this is done, flowers. Calquat. Once this is done, we can move on to, I don't know, probably going back to CG. It's intense. Oh, that was done. Oh, black d'hide. Nice. That's actually a lot of gear. Why don't you idiots have a bank here? 3 hard collection log slots. You fools. Where's your bank? That's a d'hide body I need. Eat that fish. Drink that potion. I don't think a longbow counts, does it? It says a magic shortbow. It does not count. Okay. We need to go to the bank. A solid for different uniques. And we got some league tasks done. We're 3,300 points off the next tier. Which is way too many points to think we're just going to stumble in. We have a rune heraldic now. I say we just take the d'hide and go kill Draken. Oh, we just got the d'hide legs. All right, let's do it. Screw it. Why not? Who cares? Who cares? Let's give it a go. Just dump everything. Just dump everything. I've never done this before. I've never dumped everything like that. Not in this league. No, sir. Okay, we're going to give 1 to 3 attempts at Dragon, and then we'll try again. We need to actually, this might seem crazy. You need to actually see what Blindbag does. Each melee hit with a heavy melee weapon is a chance to Blindbag. Okay. Thank you. That's what I need to know. We need to know if the flail that we're going to be using over at old boy, over at Mr. Draken, is heavy. It is not heavy. So the flail will not trigger a Blindbag, and there's no alternative. You have to hit him with the flail. I love this game. I love it. It's so good. I love it. Okay. That's it. That's my little angry, how much I love it. Do we even have gear? Our boots are leather boots. Our gloves are the Karamja gloves because crafting is not high enough to make the regen bracelet, which is our end of the road crafting. The d'hide we just got. Can we cook a shark? We can't even take sharks. Is there like a tuna potato? Is there like a does anybody sell sharks or something? Something that heals more than like, I don't know. This baby amount. This is baby food. Nobody sells anything. I guess we could have gotten one from the clue. Okay. Well, yeah, whatever. So we're gonna take swordfish to go fight old boy. What else? Leather. We don't have a helmet that does anything worth doing. I guess we could whip up a strength amulet. That's probably a smart idea. Yeah, we'll whip one of those up. Which is going to be gold. And name and the fire and the cosmics. And we can take this because I think it does more damage. And crafting is the amulet and the And we need a ruby, which we'll have to cut on the way, but that's easy. I don't know if this is going to go well. This might go horribly. I'm just full disclosure. This might go very badly. Creative writing journal for publications. So, hardcover. Ooh, that is neat. What a good stocking stuffer. So early in the year. Here's my poems. Yes, if you want to enjoy some poems. Alternatively, we could have just spent this whole time doing smithing, and then we would have the crystal legs, which would increase our DPS significantly. But instead of that, I'm being a stupid fool and not doing smithing because it's too slow. But a ruby amulet's not a bad play anyway. Or an amulet of strength now. Plus 10, we've been running around with that amulet of magic. Ugh. All right, what do we got? We need a cape. We need a helmet. We don't have Anita's knot. Yeah, it's just going to be a rune helmet. There are no options here. The only other option, if this goes terribly, the other option is to use these crystal armor seeds. We're just going to do smithing. That'll be the stream. Just watch me smith. Or we'll go do something else and just not worry about this. Okay. We have to get there. We probably should eat before we get there so we're not going in wicked hungry. We have more health and more strength than ever before. What do these capes do? Something and nothing. Very, very little. But something, technically. What happens if you pickpocket? Can you pick... Hold on. Sorry. Thieving. Thievable NPCs. Ah, okay. Sorry, I didn't know if you could pickpocket Czars and get some tackle. That would be useful. You can't. So, you know. Get that out of here. It goes in crafting. This goes in crafting too. This is a tiara. I don't even know why I still have that. Okay. Potions. That one. This one. 4 of those for constant piety. And then a bunch of swordfish and our new Karamboans. Wherever they ended up. Here's where they ended up. The search bar. Oh, they're right here. We have to take this because this puts us in Mauritania, which puts us at the fence, puts us near the quest. We have to make sure our magic is not on. Gotta set this to bashing. And pray that this works. We'll see. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, we have to take a bow or some... We have to leave the crystal armor. That's the crystal thing in the backpack. We have to take knives or something to deal... Let's just screw it. Let's just take a chinchompa. We can just yeet a chinchompa. We don't have any knives anyway, do we? Nope. Could have made some knives. It's fine. We don't really need chinchompas. Range is not something I'm particularly worried about leveling up. Where are my chinchompas? They were just running around there. I don't know. 10, 20. He shouldn't be summoning 20 Bloodvelds. If he summons 20 Bloodvelds, we're screwed. It's a 1 in like 4 chance to summon a Bloodveld. And then if he does that, we're fine. And that's not a very long part of the fight. If that part of the fight keeps going again, we're screwed. Okay. Hi, it's me. You might not recognize me because last time I was here, I didn't have these sick threads. You have stuff? You don't have my stuff. Yeah, okay. Yep, let's go. We do still have a small chance to heal. Maybe that'll add up. No, pet. We'll see. Attack XP. which is, you know, we're doing because it's the most accurate version of XP you can get. And it's going well. Oh, not there. Crap. Probably best we just leave, right? Quick escape. Escape. Ah! We did okay. Not great, but okay. Leave me alone. Don't speak to me. I am feeling some kind of way. The blood attack, I forget that it's 3x3. You have to give it a wide area there. I was going to say a blood fury would be very helpful here, but this quest literally unlocks blood furies. So, no blood fury. We're trouting up. It's the tale of a man running out of food. We're gonna cook. I'm gonna get more coffee, and we're just gonna cook. We're just gonna take some time, make an inventory of food. I don't know what it'll be, but it seems smarter to just get some tuna going. I need coffee anyway, so might as well. I'll be right back. I heard it level up as I was walking away. Okay. One other thing. We have 3 elite clues. I know this is totally off topic, but I think our areas are pretty conducive for elite clues. Thinking is elite clues have the tuna potatoes. We'll just leave it. Okay, let's cook the swordfish and just call it at that. I know we can buy swordfish and that would be faster, but we have to get cooking anyway, so might as well just get it done. If this doesn't work, we'll do Jad, or we'll do the gauntlet. Jad would help, the gauntlet would help. And that's the end of the fire. Let's just call it. Let's just do it. Tuna. What is this? Torstals. Wow, we have torstals. What a good life. Need to organize the food situation in here. This is a nightmare. I think that's probably right. It's probably better that at any intersection we just pick to have more Karambons. Any chance is Karambon chance. All right, we got this. This time, don't touch the blood. That was painful. But 81, you know, attack should be fine. We don't trigger Blindbag, but we do have increased accuracy because of packs. We do have things because of the packs. I am 100% just going all in on smithing once this is done, because I don't see anything else worth doing. Runecraft is probably worth doing a bit if we can get past the smithing level. I guess we could have made we have defense potions. I don't know why I didn't bring a defense potion. Whatever. $32? Just keep bonking them. This is all we have to do. Really, the second part of the fight is the only part I've ever struggled with. I forget about the blood thing, but it's because I never come here. The second part's pretty bad. Okay, it's a little quick. We're gonna persist. I don't know what his max is, but it's more than 0. So it seems like it might be 0. Surely he's using a special attack soon, right? This is so much easier than with rune armor. Yeah, I like that. That seems like a good time to make sure health is, like, not terrible. Alright. Come on, mister. Is it the last 100 health that we go crazy? Start calling down lightning? Apparently the max is a 33. Yeet! I love leagues. This is so good. I think that's poison. I don't think... Oh, yeah, it is. It's acid. You can't step in that. Does he have a second phase? Is that what happens? There is some enrage part of this fight. Okay, I really feel like those are a little quick. Just a couple more hits here. Just like a couple more. We're both just noodling. Can we just both move on with our weekend, please? Sometimes he doesn't make it all the way over because he gets distracted doing that stuff. Hey, we leveled up. Thanks, buddy. So a defense potion, probably a good idea. 4 prayer potions, certainly sufficient. Just die. Just take it. I was hoping. Oh, this was a lot harder when I hadn't been doing raids or real PVM. Yeah, we're gonna be a bit of a safer. What's the worst that can happen? I know the crystal blessing, it goes with the crystal armor, but it's nice here just for the prayer bonus. It's a pretty hefty prayer bonus. Hey, that's the quest. Okay. The knock-on effects of that are pretty significant. Goodness gracious. I'd also like to thank our D-Hide. Running those clues was perfect. We had 3 clues. The first one, total collection log, heaven. And the last 2, top bottoms, were done. Strength amulet probably helped more than an amulet of magic. Get out of here. I'm too good for this game. Skedaddle. I think from here to the end, we just do Corrupted Gauntlet. It seems like the best thing. If we get the armor, it makes Slayer go... I don't know. We might have to chase some points. We'll see where this puts us. The Fury, the Fury is, well, yeah, the Fury is equipable once the fight caves are done, so maybe we should push the fight caves. I suppose we could just do a mage fight caves, though that kind of sucks. We could do melee and just take a bunch of prayer potions. That's probably the best play. It's really just the bats that are annoying. All right, let's see where we're at. Are we done? Complete Sins of the Fathers, 80 points. We gotta go talk to this guy to give us hella. Oh wait, there's the book. Smithing. 1,500 is 240,000. That is way more than I thought it was gonna be. That's smithing up. We're gonna do runecraft. We get. Oh, it's not 60. It has to be 60. Okay. Is there anything else that makes any sense at all that's 60? What's hard to level up? Cooking might be nice. I don't know. Smithing is so free. Cooking is kind of annoying, I guess. Construction. Construction's easy though. Got one more. Fletching? Wait, no, we have two more. Slayer. Just to hop over some of these garbage tasks, maybe. I know we could do the combat skills, but I just really can't be bothered. I mean, you can, but they're easy to do, so that's the bother. All right, total level 1750. Zoom. Now. Var Lamar. East. This is big. This is big. Sins of the Father done. This stupid weapon can go to hell. Crystal Blessing. That never comes off. That stays on. The armor seed. And the crystals, which I thought I put up top. I did. I'm so good at this game. This. The usual suite of things that are becoming other things. So we need 30,000 fire runes, which are going to become better than they once were. Tyrion win. We're not going to spend a long time doing this. We're going to need to grab the Echo Orb so we can get off to PVMing, but we can knock out the Crystal Helmet. We can revert it. We can knock out other stuff, revert, and we'll be done. We only need to do a handful and we'll be good. Equipping it. What? Yeah, equipping it I think is a task. And then revert. We can sing them all at once. And then revert. The problem is reverting has to be on each individual one. Yes, dismantle. Yes, dismantle. And then you do the legs. I don't remember if that's a task or it has to be the body. Revert. This is why we want to do more before we really get carried away with this. Now we're at 74 crafting, 74 smithing. It's 160,000. It's got to be like 80,000 each time. And it'll get faster as we go. But that'll be how we do those. Now, Addie's on the table. Crafting, smithing, crafting, smithing, crafting, smithing. We just need more armor seeds and we'll be good. So off to the gauntlet we go. Off to the gauntlet we go. We can sell the teleport crystals, which is what you do with them. That's why we do all of this. Why we do all the thieving. You sell the teleport crystals to the guy over there and he will give you hella shards. So we will have hella shards. I don't know if they can be noted. I don't think they can be noted. It's like deposit 200. Where's our echo thing? Deposit 1. We're just gonna go over here, see if he'll buy them noted or not. If he does, great. If he doesn't, that's annoying. Oh, how many do you wish to trade? Yeah, he doesn't do them noted. Yeah, okay. But that gives us 2,700 shards, which again, that's the business right there. Okay. Now we're gonna do the corrupted unlift. This one's tricky. It's a tricky fight. But we're better than ever before. The further away we stand, the more we heal. So the goal is to stand back and heal lots. It doesn't happen very often. The other goal is to not stand too far because this is gonna hit you if you stand in the wrong spots. And then the main goal, or the other goal, is to level up range and melee. Always melee. Though I remain not too worried about melee. It'll be okay. What I consider to be the hardest part of this fight, aside from the prayer attack where he shuts it off, is the whole daggering thing. When we had this one last league, you didn't have to worry about the dagger thing because we had so much prayer penetration given to us, and now the prayer penetration, while being an option, is a personal choice. $40 with mage, huh? It's pretty juicy. You don't see those kind of numbers from range. Beautiful. Generally not too bad of a fight. It's kind of fun. It keeps you on your toes. It requires more focus than most other things in this game. Going all the way up. This is what I'm talking about. Can you imagine how annoying that is? You have to get in there when the floor is doing this. Not great. The perimeter gets a little spicy. All right, buddy. Got 156 left. $71. These little sides are usually the best. There it is. Didn't use all the food. It's not too bad, and it's relatively quick. What, 4 minutes? Yeah. 4 to 5. PB is 330. Doesn't pay well. Death rune, emeralds. What are we at? 10 echo kills? Yeah, it doesn't pay the best, but we can get a little bit more. We got 20 minutes left. So we're just going to pound away at the Hun lift. Just pound the Hun lift, dude. Just pound them. I like to start the fight with melee if at all possible, because if we're at a distance, we can heal. And while it doesn't make a big difference, we can heal up a little bit before we get going too far here. Oh yeah, that's what I like right there. If we can take some damage while we're trying to heal. Oh, the dream. Changed my mind. We're not gonna go take damage. Thank you. 12. 18. This range one, he doesn't always do his little attack or whatever, prayer disabling attack. So you just have to be careful. There it is. But it's not always. Oh, wrong prayer. That's okay. We tank those. Come on, big boy. Just the worst. Oh. See, the problem there is we turn on a different prayer. You have to have prayers completely deactivated. Well, that doesn't ruin the run. It's certainly not a fun thing to endure. Well, they don't have to be completely deactivated. Defensive prayers do. Offensive can hang. Which in a way, offensive are defensive. We know what you're gonna do. I know who you are. You're gonna do that stupid protect from everything maneuver. That one right there. Just work our way around. Having this distance on the Halley really helps. Makes it so we can constantly be working the jab. They say as the Halley becomes super ineffective. Doesn't make what I'm saying any less true, just makes it less applicable in that moment. Alright, buddy. We've done enough here. He's got 46 health. That is a couple of decent hits. 18. That's one decent hit. 23 is close. 5. The end. Before he had the chance. That took a long time. 420 or 430. Goodness. Okay. Where are we at with tasks? 2,800 to the next one. Yeah. I don't know where you get off not equipping the dagger by default. It's so obnoxious. The thing is, as much as I'd like to level up melee, and as much as I would really just prefer to use it, melee is like our weakest skill. So, no skin off my nose if he doesn't want to take melee hits. It's generally beneficial. It's a good thing for him to not do that in some kind of way. We need big hits. Range is good. As long as my misclicks don't take over, it goes just fine. Again, where do you get off? What is this layout? These just side things are just really obnoxious. Like a grid. We could have some room for jumping over stuff. Just keep on surviving. He's only got 20 or 211 health, 21 health. Oh, that's the surviving. Yep, we should have eaten. Well, we should have switched prayers. We would have survived longer. We don't have to eat, we have to switch prayers. Oh. It's this part. It says going in, switch the dagger, go in. Hit him with one attack, switch to a different attack, step back, and start going. Maybe if we noodle early, we won't noodle later. Maybe that's how it goes. Be good with that. Noodling later, no good. Noodling now, I mean, nobody's even here. Nobody's even here. Come on, do your little special move. Yeah, that one. We all know you want to do your special moves. I'm not really counting, but I'm kind of counting. Probably just leave piety on, it's so much easier. And since we're trying to hit with melee anyway. Unless we get in a situation we know we're about to lose. Like this one. Not really feeling like being so gentle, are you? The disrespect is ridiculous. There's a range hit, a little range echo for you, for the boys. 21, 14. Part of me says to just plow through this stuff. The other part is like, this would be so much easier with a minion. Which is true. It would be a lot easier with a minion. Just don't stand on those tiles. Those are deadly. Those are the poison. Could tell that was coming, buddy. Gotta get new moves, man. Your moves are weak. Nobody likes your old moves. Gotta keep pushing that range skill up whenever we can. Is that it? GG's? Nope. That felt like GG's. Yeah, it was coming. The G and G were coming. I don't want to do this. I want a minion to show up and do this for me. I want him to go. All right, let's do some other stuff. We just, you know, just pepper these in. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. The stash units. We're going to build some stash units. Because there are 2 different tasks for stash units, and we have stuff. Hard. We're going to do the medium first, because I think it's easy. Odd how that works, isn't it? We're doing medium because I believe it's easy. We don't need our crystal stuff. We do need to keep trains mutating, so keep on keeping on. They take 2 oak planks and some nails, saw and a hammer. I bought a buttload of nails because I knew we'd be doing this. And the one that's easiest... Oh, there's a wizard one. We don't have that gear. That one's easy. There's a steel, or not steel, a ruby one. We can do the ruby one. That's fine. We need both. Ruby, chisel. Might as well just take a gold bar. We don't need to worry about the little bit of XP, the nominal amount of XP that will provide. Okay, do that, do that, do that. I feel like I'm missing something. That gets chiseled. Maple longbow. Oh, it's unstrung, but we need a strung one. I think we have flax. I don't know. I picked up a bunch. Oh, look, we have 2. And then steel plate legs, which we don't have, but we can make. Okay. And then what's the other one? We'll look at the other one later. The other one's hard. But Tyrannwyn, we're going to just whip up this one and move on. And I need to see if little homie's up, but I need to wrap streaming in like 10-ish minutes. I got to hit the gym. We got things to do today. Unfortunately, RuneScape isn't my life. So we'll have to do other stuff. Well, homie's sleeping. He's zonked out. You'll love to see it. And I think 80 crafting, 80. Yeah, that sounds right. Crystal. This 82 is the Bofa. Oh, the body is 74. We just don't have the gear. There's that one done. And then we need legs. There's that one done. We have to string our bow. And there's that one done. Okay, we can fill that unit. The hard one, I think, is rune. Do we have a rune longsword? We do not. That's the only one we can do as far as I know. The banana plantation we can do. We need 2 diamonds, ideally chiseled. Don't need this. Yes, we do. We need an amulet of power. 2 diamonds, 2 gold. We don't have a ball of wool. Do you guys sell them? Do you happen to sell balls of wool right here? Oh, I can buy a crystal bow. I can just buy these? I thought I had to make them. Okay, well, those are big points. Let me grab my pile of money. That works out better than buying anything else, really. There's literally nothing else you could have sold me that would have made me a happier person. Also, it would help to go to the general store if we walked in the front door. Thank you. Thank you. Shield. Bow. Points, 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 points. What do you sell? Balls of wool? No. You're a rat, dude. Where can we get a ball of wool? Somewhere easy. Not the baby humpling. I don't need them where they spawn. Shop locations. There is the seamstress on the other side of town. And there's one on the west side. Okay, so the balls of wool are both on the west side of town. That's annoying. Okay, so we'll have to go get that. We can make the rest, though, before that. The funny thing is that buying the bow there would make it so we could do the fight caves, no problem, but now we don't have time. Too bad. So sad. I think mud is, earth and water is what we need for enchanting the amulet of power. Is it a ring of life and then the power? I think it is. I think it's life and power. Where is that hard unit? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Am I on the hard ones? There it is. Okay. No, it's just a diamond ring. Okay. Fine. We need the amulet of power though. Okay. So we made that one. We need the ring mold. Ring mold. And then we need to, we'll go to the shop after. We just want these done. That's that sorted out. Don't need the mold. We will need the money. We need those. We need planks. These are hards are teaks, teak planks, which I think we have. Teak. No, we'll go buy some. All right. I don't think we need that many actually. We'll start with 4. We'll work our way up from there. And then nails. We're gonna need another set of nails. Oh, we grabbed, wait, what? We have nails in 2 different places? Just grab a bunch of steel nails. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll run up, make the planks, run down and over, get the ball of wool, make that, enchant it, and that should be 2 separate stash units completed, which is 2 different tasks. We're at 2,800 from the next relic, which again would change the world. If we only knew the bow was there, I would have whacked on these crystal legs and gone down the fight caves like that. I don't think we have any other range heavy bosses. I think it's just that one. Just Jad, which we could do with melee if we had, you know, more gear. I guess we could just whack on the legs and worry about the rest later. Just half of the crystal power. It is still significant, I guess. It's not nothing. You got balls of wool in here? No, you're a dye shop. Who's, it's over here. It's a seamstress. Is it you? It's not you. Actually, how much? I'm about to take 10. What? Okay. There's a task for redecorating your house. We can do that here. Fancy stone. Thank you. We can relocate the house to Prif Dennis, which would be helpful because then we can jump out of the POH. Great. Yeah, so let's start with the salvager one. We're gonna do these 2 things and we're done. Salvager overlook. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yep. Stash units up here somewhere. We'll drop this junk in there and be done. It's right there. Okay, that's 1. Then we'll do the hard stash unit. This is like a big push just to scratch a bunch of construction-oriented stuff off the list. I'm trying to think if there's any chance whatsoever that we get to the next tier. We probably will off stream, but I don't know how. I'll have it AFKing something while I'm at the gym. It's not wasted time. Leagues, in leagues terms. You want to build that? Well, I'm sorry. That's a master. Okay, where's the medium? It's over here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. It's right there. I missed it. It's right there. Da, da, da. And then enchanting. Oh, it's just more earth. That's the problem. It's a bigger set of earth runes. I guess I do mud because I do dragonstone usually. That's why I've been doing mud. But this is 10 earth runes. So we need to enchant the necklace. We gotta fly out to Musa. Do we do it? Do we get it? Now we got it. Okay. And then we gotta fly out to Musa Point. Karamja. Musa Point. We should have done the myth grapple while we were back at the furnace. That would have been points too. The problem with doing this on mobile is it's so hard to simultaneously check the tasks and complete them. Bouncing back and forth, you know. So it's good to have a way to lock in a little bit more. That one's sorted out. That's 80 points. We're down to 2650. Mine 50 mithril ore. I guess we didn't do that. We did the other one where we mine it in a certain area. Okay, we're at 659, so I gotta get skedaddling. You know what we can do though? Now that we're done. Varlamore East. Our AFK activity can be Firewatch. On that end, or to that end, there is a task for... There's a task for doing the rope shortcut, I think. Should probably. There's also a task for mining Dale Essence. There's a lot of stuff in... not those. Not that. Where is it? It's not Burr, it's Darkmire. The wall climb. Oh. I don't know where this is. Oh. Okay. The cave is relatively close to... No, where is it? Doesn't it connect? I thought it connected to... Sorry. We need our money. Sorry. The thinking was the mired each wall is less advantageous when you're on the inside, because then you can't go out and do Araxor, you can't do Phosani, you can't do the Sepulchre. I guess the Sepulchre is easier on the inside, but they did it the other way around, which is great if you want to do Araxor or Phosani to start off. So I don't know why they did that, but that's easy and very workable. So we'll get over there and knock out like 4 tasks and then move on. I'll be done. Which is so easy. We're also supposed to pet Frank. So if you see him, well, let me know. Just shout. Just say, Frank, Frank. It's like Dora the Explorer. Maybe we won't go to the gym. I don't know. I kind of want to, but we do have plans later, so it might bump against those. The temple trek, we have to do a hard temple trek, which is not actually hard, but it needs to be done. Completing the Hallowed Sepulchre is a task. Getting a ring is a task, a ring from the Sepulchre. It's always a bit back and forth, because on the one hand, you want to do whatever... Weird. You want to do whatever's the most efficient. But on the other hand, you have to do some of these dumb things. Send me to the mines. I look like a pirate. Got long hair and this earring and my mustache. Let me out of here. That's it. That's the mines. Okay, we keep on scooting on. Is this the Dale Essence here? Frank, I think, shows up over here. But basically, yeah. We have to slug. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be done by the time we get there. Maybe? Oh, it goes the other way. It doesn't tick away. It takes full. Okay, we found a herb. That was my first question. My other question is, if we take this and is it the box? Is it the cart? Is it you? You have to turn it in somewhere. Yep. Okay, he sends those to the bank, so we've got those for the task later. We have to convert those into runes, which is easy. There's a shop down the road. I forget which one it is. It might be you. I think it's this one over here, but it might be him. But they sell rope. So we'll buy 2 of these. I think they're $1 million each or something. 52,000. I thought they were $1 million. We'll buy 4 just to be safe. That's done. There's a task for blisterwood, or maybe we did that during the quest. I don't remember. Where's that agility? Gotta yeet this up and over. On the wall. We use the long rope on the wall. That'll get us up and over. Oh. Oh, it does take 2. Okay, good. I didn't know that was a task. But now, when we teleport here, we can just come back in. That'll be easy. Okay, sepulcher will be later. I just can't be bothered right now. Defeating one of these sentinels is a task, so we're just going to grab the flail and bop the pants off one of them. And keep an eye out for Frank. He's around. There's a task for telegrabbing something, which is up the road or across the street. It's in Sleep, which is actually pretty close here. Just run over. So we'll grab our telegrabs, which is air runes, I believe. Air, maybe earth. We can bank here. Flail. This ring makes it so other things do damage. I don't know that you have to do the flail on these guys, but probably worth doing. This cape, the strength amulet. Seems good. Let's try it. Nope, need the flail. It's unfortunate. All right, that'll be done in a minute. I don't see Frank. He's around. He's always around. When I least expect him. 28? Okay. I don't think pickpocketing the shard is a task, but you never do know. Doesn't say anything about it. Yeah, okay, you can just be dead. Fine by me. Oh, there's Frank. See? Told you, he's around. He's just around. He just lingers. 30 points for Frank. I don't need to go in here. I can just find somebody else, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's settle on a pickpocket for a moment while we look at the other stuff. Craft 200 essence into rune. That's easy enough. These lovely people. I don't want to talk to you. Swap left click to pickpocket. We'll produce 10 blood shards, so that's easy enough. Any moment now. It's like 1 in 1,000. It takes a while. It's going to take a while. Port Phasm. I thought I'd already been to Port Phasmatis. Guess not. We've been in the haunted mine. I know that because we did the whole quest, but apparently that didn't count. This game is so weird. There's so many little issues with League sometimes. Beekeeper's outfit, mime outfit. There's a piece of mystic which we can go get from a slayer monster. We just have to kill them repeatedly. Chop some logs with a rune axe. I've not touched a rune axe yet, which is unfortunate. Mining mithril, obtaining clue geodes while mining. Pickpocket a buyer 50 times was a task. There you go. Taibawani Trio needs to be done. Crafting 50 nature runes is a task. I feel like that Karamja shortcut is quite high. Yeah, 79 agility. Equip a salve amulet E. I don't think we have ring bling. I don't intend to do a salve amulet without doing, well, we have to do the Tarn layer quest. Hard temple trek is easy enough. Where are we on points? 2400. Tally grabbing the bloody bracer. Smelting a steel bar in Port Phasmat. I've been to the port. I don't know why that doesn't count. And I don't know how to get a Ghost Speak amulet for an ectophile to get there. So we just have to run. Chop 100 blisterwood logs is a task. How is that? 30. That's 30 points. Complete werewolf agility. Craft a rune using Dayald essence. I don't know how to make sunfire runes. That's probably a big one. Fire runes, pure essence, and sunfire, which we have all of this. Where do you do this? I don't know where to do this. I don't understand. At a shrine of Ralos? Okay, so it seems like we could just do this in Varlamore, just anywhere. We just grab our Dayald essence and whatever else. And we just go. Unless I'm missing something exciting here. That's how it looks. Oh. What? What has happened? What's going on with the stream? Are we streaming? Are we still? It says it's offline. Oh, no, we're good. That's weird. Did we get our blood shard yet? Wow, no. We're going to be doing this for a while. This is terrible. I have the worst luck at Vyres too. Plant? Nothing for that, huh? Okay. Yeah, we'll do the Sunfire rune task. I think we can just stop by the bank once we get the shard. We'll stop by the bank. And then I think, just based off what the wiki says, because I've never made these before, I think we just teleport here, run up to this, and make them there. And we'll do it with the Dayald essence, and that should sort out that at the same time. I think. There's one for 200 runes crafted. There's ones for natures. Oh, we can kill a Kurask now. We weren't able to do that before. Kurasks are big. Papaya tree and Letia. We need seeds, but we don't get farming seeds from, or tree seeds from the farmers. And then 100 collection log slots appears to be the next one, which not very many people have. How are we doing on collection log stuff? 76. That's not too bad. If we get this, 77. We're at 122 million thieving XP. In case it's not clear, this is my big AFK thing. So all that needs to happen is we just need to push a bunch of Hunlift to get more stuff. And then, you know, we need to make those pants we have. Might as well just make the pants. There's no reason to hold off on the pants. The top is more damage, I believe, but the pants are going to be solid. How many of you have we done? 249? I believe the shard should be about 1 in 1,000 now, so... Ooh. Equip some ranger boots. Oh, it's a task. Ornament kit. We don't have an ornament kit item. Well, we have the one in the Zar layer, I guess. Catching implings. Equip a two-handed axe, which is a felling axe, which we don't have. Haven't done enough forestry. How much does a felling axe handle? It's 10,000 bark and 500 oak logs. While oak logs are definitely not nothing there, 10,000 bark feels insane. During a league. How many points is that? It's going to be like, yeah, it's 80. garbage, just garbage. One master clue, that's locked behind the fight caves, which we planned to do today, but we got busy. Feeding the jester. All of this stuff is super durable once we just stop doing it. Mm-hmm. Oh, little homie's waking up. He's rolling around. All right, I'm going to go. The plan is just AFK. I will keep pickpocketing these until we're loaded up on the shards. After which, I'll go punch a bunch of blister wood, which I think we have. We don't have the pouch. I'll grab that before I forget. And then we'll be done. We'll be done in this corner of this area. I think 10 Blood Furies should be enough for the league. And then after that, oh, we do have the pouch. After the Blood Fury situation, it's just a matter of getting the Fury, which is, again, pretty much locked behind the fight caves. So I'm going to go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. I'll be here. I'll be there. I'll be everywhere. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, so long, kisses.